Welcome to our first episode this year of In the Zone podcast presented by GLHS TV and the GL Sports Zone Club. We're happy to have you with us today as we're going to kind of talk about what this podcast is all about and give you our first fall sports rundown. I'm joined by my co-host Kaylee Carlos. Let's get right into it.
So I'm Kaylee. I'm really excited to be here, and I'm a big fan of all GL sports and everything like that. And I've always watched the podcast, but I'm really excited to have the opportunity to finally host it. And yeah, that's it.
All right, so we have a lot to do today. So we're going to dive right into a few housekeeping things, kind of give you the lay of the land and, talk about what this podcast is all about. So this podcast, I believe it's our second or third year of doing it. We are going to be talking about, each week we're going to be breaking down all the GL sports teams, whether it's fall, spring, or winter. And we're going to be talking about the week that they had, wins, losses, breaking down their performances, etc. Our
schedule is the first day of every day four. First day 4 of every week. And that's when we're going to be.
Yep. So we're going to release a podcast, once a week on the first day 4 of our rotate and drop schedule here at GL. I think we're going to move into our first fall sports recap. Mm-hmm. So we're going to start with the girls varsity soccer team, who had a rough start to their season, going only 2-7 in their first 9 games. They found their groove around the middle of the season, winning 5 out of their next 7. They sit at 7-9 on the year, being 1-3 in the UCC conference. They have a crucial matchup on Thursday for the first round of the NJSIAA state tournament. They're facing off against South River. Time and place have yet to be announced. It should be a competitive game as both South River and GL have won 3 out of their last 5 games. So good luck to the GL girls soccer team on Thursday.
Moving on to boys soccer, and we're going to focus on the varsity team today. They have a record of 10-5-1, and their last game was against New Providence on Thursday, and they won 2-0. Both Kyle Haramato and Blake Ortiz scored, and Liam Cottenham and Derek Cubero picked up assists. Their next game is tomorrow, 10-25, versus Carteret, and it's the first round of the NJSIAA tournament at 2 p.m. And good luck to boys soccer.
That should be a good game.
Next up is football, and the GL varsity football team has had a great season in comparison to their previous years. The team has made the playoffs for the first time since 2016. They face Summit this Saturday on 10/28, and they're going to playoffs on a loss against Bernards, but the team can bounce back, and their improvement from last season shows to this season. Good luck to the football team.
All right, so moving on to varsity field hockey. We've had a strong year this year with our field hockey team here at GL. They have a 9-6-1 record. They have 1 game left against Whippany this Wednesday before taking on Voorhees in the first round of their NJSIAA state tournament on Friday. So good luck to the field hockey team in their next couple games.
Next up is girls tennis, and this team has a record of 11-4. And in their last game against Elizabeth, they won 5-0, and they won all of their single matches and double matches as well.
All right, so that's going to wrap up our fall sports recap for today. But breaking down kind of what we talked about, looking at our soccer team had a strong year. Football has improved a lot this year. Yeah. I think that, overall GL Sports is definitely...
They're doing really well.
Yep, gotten to the next level. And I think that, moving forward, like we said, every day 4, we're going to have a more detailed rundown of, all the teams, freshman, JV, and varsity teams. And I think that, hopefully you guys enjoyed our first episode of In the Zone presented by GLHS TV, which a big shout out to them for letting us use their studio. And a big shout out to GL Sports Zone for sponsoring this podcast. Anything else for you?
I think you covered everything.
All right. So we'll see you on the next one, which will be
hopefully better than this one, because
we're learning as we go. We'll make improvements as we go along. Yes. But we'll see you next week. Thank you.